Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video slash guide slash raid, we're not going to be using Espathra, I don't think. I think the guide I want to share with you guys today is going to be a little bit different, and it's going to be a lot easier for you guys out there that maybe have only just unlocked the 7-star raid. So this is catered more towards you guys who are newer to the game, because I could just go on and be like, oh, you need an Espathra, level 100, give it these TMs, and that's it. However, let's go through it together. So, let's go and grab ourselves a Slowbro. So if we've got a Slowbro outbreak here, and again, I'm going to make this super easy for all of you so you can follow along. Slowbro spawns on Cinderace Lake. You can go into Cinderace Lake, so we'll do that instead of going to the Outbreak, even though the Outbreak is probably a lot easier to go find one. You come over to Cinderace Lake over here, and they spawn in wild packs. So we haven't got a shiny, so it's gonna break away from our shiny only teams that we've been using. However, let's go ahead and just use a repeat ball here. It doesn't really matter. So this thing's sole purpose in life, guys, is to execute a bunny rabbit. That's it. So we're going to go straight into our bag, and we're going to use a few items on this Pokemon. First of all, let's check the summary. Let's see what we've got on this thing. So we've got Psychic, Psych Up, Rain Dance, Heal Pulse, all kind of trash, and Oblivious. The Pokemon's Oblivious, which is keeping it from being infatuated, falling for taunts, or being affected by Intimidate. It doesn't really matter what ability we have. And you're going to follow exactly what we do here. So we're going to go ahead and max this thing out with a whole bunch of candies. So we're going to use 25 XP Candy Large, and we're going to use the 10 of these ones here. And then we're going to go ahead and well, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to do special attack here. So we're going to give it a whole load of calcium. It's 26 calcium. And then we're going to go ahead and give it a modest mint. So we want to give it a modest... Sorry, we're going to go ahead and give it a modest mint. And that's going to increase its special attack. Then here we can go ahead and just increase its defense or its HP. It doesn't really matter. Here we go. Let's go ahead and use 137 of those ones there. And then let's increase the HP stat even further with 4 of those. And then let's go ahead and raise its defense. Again, it doesn't really matter. Look at that. 4 defense ones there. I don't ever use feathers, and we will use a whole bunch of resist feathers. There we go, 41. So we're going to split the EVs between HP and defense. Doesn't really matter. And then we've also got maxed out special attack, and we're level 100. Perfect. So let's go and give this Pokemon some moves. So as you can see here, look at the graph. Special attack's maxed, HP and defense are kind of just all over the place. Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you do have some defense and EV stats, and that your special attack is maxed, and you can further utilize that with the Modest Mint. The moveset we've got: Stored Power, Nasty Plot, Iron Defense, and Psychic Terrain. Really, really, really simple. Right. Now, connect yourself. Oh, and also you're going to want to give it a Shell Bell. Or leftovers. Personally, it's up to you. However, you're going to be stealing a lot of HP with this. And also, our IVs have not been hyper-trained. We've not hyper-trained our Pokemon at all, which is fine. So, we're going to go ahead and give it a Shell Bell here. Here we go. And then you want to open your map. Now, the 7-star raid, guys, it will be a fighting type Black Terror Crystal looking raid. Now, if you haven't completed your 5-star raids and unlocked 6-star raids, you won't have access to 7-star raids, unfortunately. Lucky news for you guys is this raid will come back if you don't catch it first time round. They usually come back after a couple weeks, so you'll have access to the Pokemon. Now, this Pokemon is all over the place. We do not have The EV's maxed out fully. We don't have the IVs fully trained. So if we go ahead and actually check it in our boxes real quick. If we go here and we judge. So we have... Actually, we got pretty lucky. We've got fantastic on the HP if I drag myself over. We got, like, I think 5 out of the 6 IVs for HP. However, this is just a point that our IVs aren't the best in the world. You don't have to have a perfect Pokemon for this raid. So we're going to go and challenge alone, of course. So we're doing it solo too, even though this raid is definitely a lot harder than the Charizard raid, which is good. I feel like Nintendo kind of learnt from their mistakes last time in making their 7-star raid too easy. So it's a little bit more challenging this time around. However, we have a strategy to completely tank this Pokemon. And what we're going to do is we're going to set up against this thing and we're going to wall. We're just going to become a wall, basically. So, first thing you want to do is set up with 3 iron defenses. And you could also start off with a screen, or sorry, a reflect, just to cut its damage down by 50% because of the bulk up. Bulk up is super annoying, so we can cut that damage down completely to begin with the psychic. Oh, sorry, we don't have reflect. Let's just go ahead and pop iron defense. Now, with iron defense +6 and with nasty plot +6, so +6 special attack, +6 defense, we should, in a real world, like in an ideal world, be able to 1/2 tap this Pokemon because of all of the stats that we've stored, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're just gonna pop iron defense and acrobatics is like the most damaging move it's got. However, if your health gets too low, don't be afraid to just go ahead and heal yourself. It really doesn't matter. So our defense is maxed out. Didn't realize. Perfectly fine. Now we're gonna go ahead and nasty plot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do 3 nasty plots and just completely raise our special attack. So Bunny Exo. We're taking no damage. And we're gonna max out our attacks. So sorry, our special attacks. So we're gonna do this 3 times. And the AI Pokemon don't damage it enough for it to put its shield up. So you gotta be quick though, just in case they can. Because they still can. They still can put it up. However, we tank this thing really well. And again, guys, I can't say this enough. We don't have the most perfect EV or IV spread in the world. However, they will help in you clearing this faster. I just want to prove to you guys that you can do this in about 5 minutes without having any setup, really. You just need a few TMs and you're good to go, essentially. So, Cinderace the Unrivaled is about to die. It was really nice seeing it. I mean, it's probably going to be a 2 or 3 hit. And it put his shield up already, even though I didn't get a chance to hit it. That's the only problem with not being quite quick enough. However, we hit it with store power. It'll kind of finish it off here. It's just really annoying with the with that. And of course, if it does do that, you can just reset up. Like if it negates your attacks, you can just set up again. You'll be perfectly fine. You will wall this Pokemon really easily. Once you've broken that shield as well, that's the only the biggest thing that you're kind of preparing for is the shield. Once that shield is shattered, it's GG at that point. And he's not like reset any of your stats yet, so we're gonna go ahead hit it with another. Oh, there we go. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with another stored power, which does no damage now. If you notice, without the buffs, it does no damage. So that's fine. So here, it's negated all of its stat changes on our side. So what we do here, we're just going to check. We need to reset up, guys. So we're going to go ahead with Iron Defense first. Now this is a perfect example of what happens if it puts the shield up first before you actually get the chance to hit it. But in a real world, keep count of your Iron Defenses. Don't do what I did and waste a turn popping an Iron Defense when I was on max defense. Just go ahead and hit it 2 or 3 times and you just win. However, here, this is a perfect example just in case you do mess it up. And I'm just showing you guys that you can't lose, essentially. We're going to go ahead and pop another Iron Defense. It's going to use Acrobatics, but it's not going to be enough. We pop the Iron Defense, and now we set up with Nasty Plot, so we go get +6 with Nasty Plot again. Of course, if it does damage you and you don't feel comfortable with your HP, just go ahead and cheer. As long as you don't die, it doesn't matter. You just want to stay alive, essentially. When it pops High Jump Kick, that's probably the scariest move it has. And again, doesn't do a lot of damage to this Pokemon. However, we're going to heal up here. We just don't want to die, essentially. If you die, you lose. That's kind of how this works. And you don't want it to reset either. So here we're on like +4 or 5. It's hitting us a whole bunch of times. Next turn, because it gains access to hitting you twice, we're just going to Terrestrialize Nasty Plot. Terrestrialize Store Power. And we'll pop this a couple times and we just win. It's really not that difficult. We just wait for the animation to finish, and it's going to use Acrobatics. It's not going to be enough. And here we go. We use Store Power. It's going to crack the shield. And we're going to heal from this as well with the Shell Bell, so we're going to get all our HP back. And that's it. That's GG. Now that the shield is broken, it's going to use Bulk Up, but that's not going to stop us from doing all this damage that we do. That's really it, honestly. It can't damage you. You're an absolute wall. You can use Psychic Terrain if you want to, just to deal even more damage. But at this point, it's just game over. You're going to heal yourself faster than it can damage you. It's just that simple. And I'm sure you guys can get this even quicker than I did, because I kind of messed up with the with one of my moves. However, it really doesn't matter. That's it. Like, you can just run this back to back. It's a very simple strategy that you guys can do really, really easily. And of course we're going to catch it. Of course we're going to catch it. We're going to get it in a... we're going to get it in a fastball, I reckon. However, we'll take a look at the rewards just to see what you guys get. And I hope this strategy helps you guys, because I've not seen it anywhere else so far, and I thought it would be pretty fun to give you guys a really, really easy guide on this Pokemon, because I know you've been struggling with it. I know a lot of you have been using Armarouge or Azumarill or Espathra from my video yesterday, which is why I didn't upload an Espathra video today, because Austin John did it. He beat me to it. So if you guys want to use that Pokemon, go ahead and look at Austin John. There's videos out there as well for different builds. There's a Dash Bun build and a build using Armarouge. However, I haven't seen a Slowbro build, so I thought I'd give that a go. So the items that you're going to be getting on your first attempt, you're going to be getting Protein, which is one of the reasons why I'll probably grind this out, because Protein's expensive and I like physical attacking Pokemon. TM64, we're going to get an Adamant Mint and a whole load of candies, as well as a guaranteed ability patch upon defeating a Pokemon. The TM64, I believe, is High Jump Kick. However, I could be mistaken. It could probably be Bulk Up. But that's it. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's going to do it for the video. It's a very, very simple guide. Make sure you save your game if you are playing with autosaves turned off, of course. And the Pokemon is going to be level 100 with the Mightiest Mark. So it's going to be a 6 IV, so perfect IVs. And it's going to have the Mightiest Mark and its hidden ability, which is Libero. Moveset on the Pokemon when you catch it is going to be High Jump Kick, Pyro Ball, Acrobatics, and Iron Head. High Jump Kick is an egg move, so it's pretty cool that this Pokemon just comes with it pre-installed, if you will, on the Pokemon. So when you breed it down, it should have High Jump Kick on the Pokemon. I'm talking from previous generation egg move breeding, so I'm not sure about the egg groups this gen. However, there we go. Anyway, so you will have the Mightiest Mark. There you go. You can apply your Mightiest Mark on your Cinderace. And that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching as always, guys. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to leave a like. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. You get content like this all the time. And it's free. Okay, it's free. You don't have to pay anything for it. It really helps me out, and it helps you out by serving you content like this on a daily basis. See you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.